All right, this is the EICO again. I just did a video on it. The 425 oscilloscope from Don. Here's some people that may like this video that y'all will definitely like their videos. B. Anderson TV. And there's some people on here I've forgotten because the battery died and I didn't look it up. There's Shango and RF Burns and Bobby Tech. Don, I'm a junk collector. This is actually his. Dave WM, DRH. I can't remember his last numbers. Max Arcade, Radio TV Phonodud, and Felix the House Freak. A bunch of people that I like. So let's take a quick look at the insides of this thing. We're going to look at it in the vertical position. Here's the tube. The CRT is a 5BP1. I think I've heard B. Anderson talk about a 5BP4. But if there's a front video of this thing in another video. I want to be careful because there's this cap here. I wrote on there to remind myself. At 1, I'm sure that's still enough to bust you up. 1500 volts, don't know. It may have 1200 in it, you know, being rated over. Anyway, let's take a quick look here at what we got. Here's the CRT. Now, you've seen a picture of the front of it, like I said in the video. Had it running in the other video. It's got a bunch of these crappy Astron paper caps and these wax caps in it, but the thing works, as you saw. Now here's the one problem. This is 6SN7 there. That those are becoming rare from what I hear for like TV CRT driver, I guess, or is that nice oscillator? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, start down here. Main selector there. That's your frequency selector. I think it goes down to 15 hertz. That's when it's like ta 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 ta, and you can see it going across. In the other video, I just put my finger on the vertical input, and it showed the scope worked. Everything worked great. No high voltage input on the top of this thing, as Don said. It is these two wires here, and I had it running. I have not discharged that capacitor there or any of the other ones, so I'm not going to really touch much. But these two wires here are the high voltage. They come around and they go to the transformer there, which is where it's just a regular high voltage winding, not a flyback, as I've read in line fuses. But here's what's weird. I looked at this. There's in the back of the case here, there is a little hatch there where you can get to this part of it without taking the case apart, and that's right here where this jumper section is. Why would you have a resistor in parallel with a regular jumper wire? Does that do anything? To me, it would seem like the resistor wouldn't have hardly any effect in that situation. And both of these are both together here, and these are together here, and there's a jumper in there. Or is that just somehow of a setting to where you wanted to bypass that resistor because you had a higher or lower in or output or a different mode? I have to think about that. Y'all probably know. This little port here on the back, I'm not sure what that's for. A quick look at the bottom, then I'll tell you a story I had tonight about it. A bunch of those Astron paper caps, this red one's there, paper, and then the what are those are wax. And there's the bottom of it. And there's that high voltage capacitor, oil capacitor there with PCBs in it. I got a lot of stuff like this, but I didn't have a scope. Thanks to Don, I appreciate it. Heavy duty switches that, you know, this thing's been going for 60 years. Don said that he had in his basement for 20. And it works. It didn't work for him. It gets shipped and it works. Here's the main filter capacitor here. It's 10, 10, and 10 at 450 volts. And had it running. Don didn't. He variacted. I didn't. I do have a variac, but so I kept my hands on this. I learned that from Shango to make sure it's not shorted. And it didn't ever get warm, but that doesn't mean anything because I got the magic stink and the magic smoke. And I figured that all these caps need to be changed, y'all, of course. And check the resistors. I'm sure they've gone up in value. Whatever, I know. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure what that is. Is that a capacitor? Or is that some kind of weird resistor? I don't even know. This resistor here, as you can see, got extremely hot, and it burned the wire right here that was behind it, melted to it, so I have to insulate that. And I'll have to find the value of that resistor there. That is across, looks like 2 of the sections of the main filter capacitor there. That's what that goes across. So, tells me that one section is shorted. That's not ground. There's 2 running off that. I don't understand why it would have one pin of the capacitor going back to the other pin there. It doesn't really make sense to me, because I think it's grounded through right here. Yeah, it grounds there. Those are the 3 different 10, 10, 10 sections. So why would there be a resistor there? Maybe they used that to put the 2 together through a resistor. I don't know. Anyway, you have to think about that too. Here's everything, and here's the one I think that if this shorts here, hope the picture's coming in okay on my iPhone, guys. But this guy here goes to ground. It's I think that one was a pretty high rating too. It's like 400 volts at 0.5 or something. But that's the one that can short and zap you, I think. And Don was saying that one of these pots wasn't working. Well, it works now. I sprayed it and it loosened up, and what was spinning was the set screw on the shaft wasn't tight. Focus, thank you. So anyway, that's what we got. There's the 2 rectifiers there. They are 5Y3s. The GT suffix on the end, I'm not sure what that means. I've got a bunch of these 5Y3s, 5Y4s in my stash. And that one right there doesn't have the getter. I think that's, I haven't looked at the number, but that's mercury vapor there, I believe. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. And I believe that's another one there. And these 2 have to be shielded, I guess, to keep the machine working proper. Or is there too much, infrared radiation or whatever coming out of it, something. But anyway, there's a look at it. I thought y'all might like to see that. Don tested the tubes. He did a video of that, but I don't know if he showed underneath it or not. But here, there's a couple caps there. There's that a coupling capacitor there, I think. And so I got a shorted filter capacitor there, it looks like to me, and that's why that resistor fried. Man, it was a damn stinky one too. That was 2 hours ago, and it was still stinking in here. But I love that sound. Y'all take care. Let me know. Leave a comment if you want. And if I left one of y'all out, I know I did, because I have a bunch of subscribers of y'all stuff I like. Give me a shot. Let me know in the comment section. I'll put you in the thumbnail description. Excuse me. All right. Take it easy, guys. Thanks, y'all. Thanks to Don very much. Merry Christmas, everybody. That's the EICO.